What's going on, Valoramous Vanguards? In today's DJ tutorial, we're going to discuss the 3 types of mixing that you should master as a DJ and in which order to be the most effective and to make the best use of your time when you're first learning this craft. So obviously the first form of mixing that you should master is going to be beat mixing. So beat mixing is merely adjusting the tempos or the beats per minute of your 2 songs and making them at the same pace. And then the second part to that is going to be timing, which is going to be identifying that one beat. So you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and then starting that incoming song on that one beat, on that downbeat. And so beat mixing is the first one you must master. And then of course there's songs recorded in the analog versus the digital era. During the analog era, which was generally music in the 80s and before, that one beat is not always going to be a proper mathematical beat grid like it is in the digital era now with these digital audio workstations that producers create music on, which means that you have to be that much more skilled as a DJ in terms of adjusting your jog wheels to get tracks in time. You will have to make more adjustments of the tempo when you're doing beat mixing, but beat mixing is really the first phrase to master. So in order to master the skill set, I'd recommend you just play and you just loop an intro section and just play that. So this is at 84 or 168 beats per minute or BPM, and then just get the tracks at the same speed and then just practice tapping. Practice tapping on that downbeat. See, I got it in time. So if you understand counting, you'll understand beat mixing. And then you can worry about the mixing later, the actual mixing work. Just get the timing down first. Beat mixing, timing is very critical. 2 tracks to the same tempo, and then timing, knowing when to drop it on the one beat. And then you can worry about the mixing skills later, the actual effects and the equalization and the volume. That'll come next, but master that beat mixing. The second skill set in mixing to develop a level of proficiency is going to be phrase mixing. So this is when it becomes important to know song structures. So as a DJ, I think one of our strengths is that we know what comes next in a song. We know song structures, and we generally just have this intuition on when a song's chorus is about to end. Even if we have no idea what the words are saying, say it's in a foreign language, I can listen to a Spanish language music track and I know when that chorus is about to end because I know song structures. So song structure means you know intro, verse, build up or pre-chorus, drop or chorus, break, another verse, another build up or another pre-drop, another chorus or another drop. Maybe there's a bridge section, maybe there's not. Maybe there's a third drop and chorus, maybe there's not. Then there's an outro section, maybe there's not. It could be a radio edit, it could be extended mix, it could be an intro edit. Like if you know song structure, you won't be able to go wrong as a DJ because you'll know when to start these transitions. So you could even do drop mixing where you start the incoming song at the start of the build-up section. That way when the end of those 2 8-bar drops end, you're actually switching to the next track and you're shocking the audience with a drop mix. So if you know song structure, you'll be able to move between tracks because you'll know when to start the next track on that one beat. So beat mixing, then phrase mixing. And then this gets to the last part. The last segment of mixing to learn is going to be key mixing. Key mixing is much more advanced and it's a bit more esoteric, of course, because every song has its own key within a certain scale. It's a scale of music. So if you're a producer, you know this more. If you're a DJ with no musical background, you may not. But your software can help you because it probably has a Camelot system on there. So you have the 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, all the way up to 12A, and then with also 1B, all the way up to 12B. If you know how to read this scale of music and then incorporate 2 tracks together, you'll know that a song that's in 1A and a song that's in 2A go well together, but a song that's in 1A and a song that's in 7B, those may not go well together, so you may want to refrain from mixing. Now, of course, if you're just playing beats and there's not much musical information, you could probably get away with mixing the two tracks that are, say, for example, 1A and 7B. But if you're playing an intro with a drop of another track and that intro from the incoming song has musical information, like it has chords and bass and melodies, you may not want to mix those two tracks together unless they're in the same or similar or adjacent keys on that Camelot system. So if you can master key mixing in conjunction with the phrase and beat mixing, you can be very dangerous and very powerful as a DJ, because you'll be able to seamlessly flow from one song to the next. Those tracks will be cutting each other like butter. The mixes will not clash, they will not interfere. The tracks will seamlessly fit together like a jigsaw. To summarize again, beat mixing, phrase mixing, and then key mixing can be very powerful. If you want to learn more about any of these disciplines, then click this video here while I discuss beat mixing.
3, 2, 1, lose it. Let's get elevated.